All right, so we're going to do, it's sort of a holiday break-in. It's sort of a donation for Idiots for Underdogs. The two are very carefully linked. Idiots for Underdogs is an offshoot of the holiday break-ins. And a lot of times we've talked over the years about how there are requests for break-ins. They don't necessarily fit a break-in, but we'd love to help out some way, some shape or form.
Yes.
And this year we've had a lot of people who've donated to Idiots for Underdogs, and that has given us a little more leeway to do stuff like that. So we want to share one with you and then make a phone call.
Yeah, this one, I think all of us kind of flagged it when we were reading through submissions, and we were like, well, we can't really do a break-in, but...
Yeah, anytime something's a little unusual or a request not offered before, you go, okay.
We all knew we wanted to do something.
Yeah, it intrigued us.
So Rebecca writes, underneath where we write, what's their story? She said, well, this is an obscure one, but why not throw a Hail Mary and see what we can get? I'm an activity director at a nursing home in, I'm not going to say the town.
In the area.
Every year, we make sure that all 60 to 70 of our residents have a present to open. We have some long-term folks living here that rarely have a family come to visit. We, the staff, have become their family. And as staff, our hearts break when Harold on one side gets showered with familial love and presents, and Gertrude is left alone, not real names. Personally, my family is all hours away, so these folks are my family in the area. We do an Angel Tree Secret Santa-style gift exchange where people can make a tag and shop for their resident. I indicate the typical shoe and pant size, but I also get creative. I can tell you Gertrude loves Dr. Pepper and music, and Harold was a woodworker and built boats. Last year, every single tag was taken, and everyone received a very sincere, personalized gift. I'm not sure to what extent you can all help, whether it's picking a few tags to shop for or buying items in bulk. They love Bass products, 300-piece puzzles, snacks, etc. A little picky on the puzzles, let's be fair, that we can divvy up and give a little to everyone. I normally ask for $20 to be spent per resident, but I know some people get extra generous, so I'm using my own funds and supplies to beef up the other gifts to make everyone's haul as equal as possible. Like I said, complete Hail Mary, but I'm ready to do the best that I can to help my residents have a happy holiday season. So now, with that, you can see why that struck us.
That's a good person right there.
Yeah.
That is a great person.
Yeah, and I think all of us had that feeling because oftentimes it's families that's sick or there's kids, and you go, oh my gosh, I've never really thought about old people before.
Which is exactly what she's saying.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
which is, I mean,
I hadn't thought about it, you know?
Now, my grandmother was in she lived in a senior community. So she was in the independent living side of it. And then she got a little bit older and, things started to not be as great for her. So she was then in assisted living. And then she moved to basically a full-time care unit. And it was right near my mom's house. Well, my mom would go there, I think every day she would go and see my grandmother, but she would always come back and say, like, there are some people that they just sit there because nobody is there to, they don't have family in the area or their family's all gone or something like that.
Yeah.
So this one, when I read that, I was like, okay, this is, I can very easily picture that's where grandmom lives.
Sure.
Even though it's not the, obviously not the same place, but man.
Well, let's give Rebecca a call.
Let's throw some money at her.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can dial a phone. Always an adventure.
This has been a problem.
Yeah. She's going to be so thrilled when we say, we'll give you $20.
We'll cover one of them.
Yeah. We'll take one.
Mm-hmm. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop.
She's a good person who probably likes to talk to people. Welcome, strangers calling.
Hello?
Hi there. Is this Mr. Freebeer?
Who's this?
This is Rebecca Gearhart. I got a call from you guys.
Hi, Rebecca. How many calls did you get?
Approximately 4, plus a couple that looked like they were from aliens. So
Okay, yeah, that happens.
I was at work, so I apologize.
No, that's understandable. Howings thought you might have been pooping.
Yeah, were you pooping?
No, not on the clock this time.
Okay.
I had speculated.
Sometimes it is.
I had speculated you might have been fired. Have you been fired?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Maybe if
All
I
right.
poop too long.
Okay. Probably, yeah, if you start doing that at work like you're prone to.
Right.
So we got
salary, so
we got your Hail Mary request, and it turns out that each of us had a moment to one point or another where after we read it, we went, huh, we've never had anyone ask for senior citizens, but it is a very specific group of people that are forgotten, as illustrated by the fact that earlier Hot Wings said, I never even thought of the old people. And we said, that's what she's saying.
Right. I know. Exactly. I mean, there have been old people involved in the break-ins before, like an elderly person that might live in the home, but not, like not a group like this. I hadn't really thought about it. So
I didn't like, even though you didn't use real names, the idea of Harold getting all sorts of familial love and being treated like he's the king of Dubai, and poor Gertrude sitting over there under an old Afghan that she probably made herself in the 70s during the oil crisis.
Yeah. Just hugging an empty Dr. Pepper can.
Yeah.
Right. It's true, though.
And then we were also touched by the fact that you said you used your own money oftentimes. And so well, that shouldn't be.
No.
So Idiots for Underdogs, our charity that started because of the holiday break-ins, the idea of taking it all year long, and thanks to some fantastic donors and the support of all the listeners that are fancy idiots, we'd like to mail you a check, or you can come get it, or whatever, for $2,000 to make sure this year really sings.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that. I kept a limit to $20 for each gift.
Well, you're going to have to buy some gifts. I don't want to do the shopping.
Or get more, or truck in some more old people.
How much do they cost these days?
I don't know. I mean, however you want to do it. Now, to be fair, I thought that decimal point was going to be like way farther back. I thought we were going to do one person at $20.
$20.
So, this is all news to me.
Yeah.
Right. I would have been content. I mean, we've got about 60, 65 residents. I would have been content with one of you, each of you taking a name.
Could be less if you take any longer to answer the phone.
Yeah. You got to eat better.
It goes down by $10 per minute.
No, I mean the number of residents. Who knows what's going to happen? These are not spring chickens.
Yeah.
Well, I have to buy 10. Oh, my God. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you.
Our
Rebecca,
pleasure. Thank you.
so
Thanks for all
much.
your work and your care.
We have another request. Can you put together an Amazon wish list or something and send it to us, and then we'll send it out to all of our listeners, and I guarantee that they will click on that and order as much stuff as you can put on there.
Yes, absolutely. I will work on that tonight.
May I mail the check to the address you listed?
Yep, that would be perfect.
That's what we'll do.
That, or I can pick it up, whatever you guys need me to do. Anything to
No, we'll save you the
give them
drive.
a good Christmas this year.
Nope, it's going to be great. So thank you for all your hard work. Your effort touched our heart, and we know you'll do a great job with it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. You have no idea how much this means to my residents and to us here.
It means a lot to us now. Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for all that you guys do.
You're welcome.
Love the show.
Thanks
Thank
for
you very
emptying your
much.
voicemail now. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.